Welcome to the part 2 of Python string methods. If you haven't watched the first part, I recommend that you watch it before this one. It's because it is a continuation of that one, and the link is in the description below. Let us start off from where we left. This one will not be a word, this one will be a full sentence and so on. So we use the popular sentence. So twinkle. This one is a full sentence. So what are some of the methods or operations we can perform on it? We will introduce the length method or function in the previous tutorial, but you can still use it on this one. It will still work. So you can print this one and then see what the output will be. And then it says that it's 27, including the spaces. So of course, we will not bother ourselves again with the length. But we'll still print. So let's just type the print first. And the first one we look at is the upper function. So we can print sentence dot upper. And what this one will do is it will convert all the string to uppercase. So in case we want to convert all the string to uppercase, this is what we'll do for us. So twinkle, twinkle, little star, it is all converted to uppercase, even though we explicitly declared them as lower cases in the program. And then, of course, the second one that we'll take a look at is the dot lower, but because of how this string is already constructed, I'll prefer to declare a new one. So sentence 2 or sentence 1, but it should be 2, equal to this, and then this, in this case, it will all be uppercase. I copied it from the terminal. So if I do sentence 2 now, dot lower to test the lower function, that's lower, and then I run it, so that it will convert sentence 2, all of them to lowercase for me. So this is how the 2 works. They will convert it to the opposite case. And then we have another one. So let me get rid of this one, this line, and then change this one back to sentence, and let's continue. So we have another one that is called title. And what title will do is that it will convert all of it to title case. So the sentence in itself will be converted to title case, in which case each word will have its first letter or its first character capitalized. So it will capitalize each first character in the word. So that is how the title case also works. And there's also the other ones that we can use, like another one which is very similar to the title is called the capitalize. So capitalize will only capitalize the first character in the string, not the first character of every word. So we can see that this one, in this case, only the first character that is capitalized, and all the rest are left in lowercase, or as they were, in this case, lowercase. And then what if we also want to count the occurrence, the number of occurrences of a particular character in our string? In that case, we can also use the dot count. And then what do we want to count? The thing that we want to find the number of times they appear. So you can put the letter T here and then try and then run. And then it tells us that T occurs 5 times in our string. So we can check twinkle, twinkle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is 5 times that T occurs in our string. So we can also use the count here to count the number of strings inside. And then we can use other ones too that we evaluate to booleans. So or we can check the particular index also. So we can also use sentence.index. In this case, if we check the index of T, what the index function does is that it will return the index of the first occurrence of that character you are looking for. So in this case, it will return 0 because there are 5 T's, but the first one occurs as 0. So let's look for a number like A, like this. I think the length was around 27 or so. But so if we check for the occurrence of A, the index of A, we should get something like 25. Yes, 25. And so the index will also return the index of the first occurrence of a character in the program. And so that is also can come in handy at some point in time. And so the others that we want to look at, they all evaluate to a Boolean either true or false. So let us get rid of this for now. And then we can check if sentence dot is lower. In this case, we want to check if the sentence is in lowercase, and then run it, and then it now evaluates to true. And in the same way, we can check sentence dot is upper, and then run it, and then it should be false because it is not uppercase, it is lowercase as we see it. And then other interesting ones also that we can use is sentence dot, and this one you probably will use it a lot in checking passwords. So sentence dot is alnum, that is it alphanumeric, and this one will evaluate to false because this sentence is not alphanumeric. So what is an alphanumeric character? What is this alphanumeric thing? So if you say password equal to, let's say we want to create a password, so let's use the super creative word code base as usual. So code base, and then we decided to add 1 2 3 4. When we run this, okay, let's check rather for password what is alnum. So when we run this one now, it returns true because password here is made up of alphabets and numeric characters, even though they are all together as a string, but it's still alphanumeric. So this one can come in a lot handy when we are creating applications that requires user to use a password which is alphanumeric. You can put in that one also. There are a lot of these string methods that there are a lot, so we can't cover all of them in this video. And PyCharm is intelligent to the point that if you type dot after the string, it will give you all the string methods that you can find, and can try them and see how they work. And in case you are also finding it difficult how it will be used and all, let's say you click on this title here. When you hover over title and wait for some time, what we call a documentation will pop up telling you what the function does. So this one says that it's return a version of the string where each word is title cased. So in that case, you can know what it does and how you can use it in your program also. So that will be the end of the tutorial, and thank you for your time. I will see you in the next video.